Hi everyone, welcome back to the lab. Today's story was about David and Goliath, and we know a lot about this story now, but we also know one of the main reasons it's such a fantastic story to read is that David was so small compared to the giant Goliath. It wasn't a fair fight at all, but it was even more a tip towards David because he had God's power on his side. So I want you to watch this experiment with me. You can't do this at home because it needs fire. Okay, so a hypothesis in science means that you kind of take a guess of what you think will happen. What do you think will happen if this balloon gets near the candle or the flame? What do you think? I think it's gonna pop. And I think I might be startled when it does. Do you think that's what's going to happen too? Well, let's see. If you want to cover your ears, now would be a good time. I don't even have to touch the flame before it pops. So that was my guess. I had enough experience with balloons and birthday candles to know that that was what was going to happen. But let's say that this balloon, which is much smaller, more like David's size, right, is filled with water. He is filled with God's power. So let's see if something different happens. What's your hypothesis? Do you think I'm about to get showered with water? Or do you think it's going to stay intact? I'm pretty close. I can't tell on your side if it turns the balloon black or not. It did in my practice run. Nothing's happening to the balloon except some of the water inside is evaporating a little bit, but it's not popping. The water gives it a different kind of strength, and the water helps fight the flame. Keeps the balloon cool enough to where it doesn't burst. That's pretty cool. So David, filled with God's power, had the strength he needed to fight Goliath. Goliath didn't turn out to have that much strength. Even though he was bigger and everyone else thought he was stronger, he couldn't stand up against David and God. I hope you have a great week. I hope you remember that Jesus loves you more than you can imagine.